Hi everybody, welcome to the Sunday stream. I'm gonna zoom you in because I already did some work on this beautiful page. Hello everybody. I hope you can hear me. Mic is on as I can see, so I think you can hear me. Welcome to this lovely Sunday. Let's see who I have in the chat. I have Auntie Chris in the chat and Ambient in the chat. So welcome. Hannah is here as well. Adele is here. Millie is here. And so, hi everybody. What are we doing today? I am going to break in this book. I already did that. This is Vitreaux tome 2 or 2 or 2, as we say in 3 languages. This was an untouched book. This is a scary book to start in because, yeah, I love these kind of books, as you might know. And I am part of a lovely Disney group, and every month they pick, I think it's Jess and Zoe that are hosting that. I'm always not really sure. I'm in a lot of Instagram groups, so I kind of lose track. And every month they pick a Disney movie and a Pixar movie for you to color. And this month of June it is Lion King and it is Inside Out. I already finished my Inside Out page. And now tonight I thought, well, let's start with the Lion King page. And I'm experimenting. I'm thinking to myself, why am I doing this in this book? Because it's one of my precious books, because the yellow stuff you see is masking fluid. And I'm really hoping I can get the stuff off again. So this is quite the experiment. I'm sorry. I need a sip of water. Let's see, who else am I missing? Nif is in. Welcome. Kimberlyn, hello. Welcome in the stream. So, I kind of splurged what is it? It's the... Whoa, let me get it. Wait, I have to go down into my... Here it is. I use this one. And this is from Winsor Newton, the masking fluid. Well, Harley is passed out on the couch. Khalees is still really she's always really fussy right after dinner, because she always wants treats and things, and I don't know where she is now. So no, we are doing well. So thank you for asking. I hope you are doing well as well. My English is not that sharp the past couple of days, but so I just slapped this on a page without reading the instructions. So I do have to... Hi, Vera, welcome in. Hi, Mariella, welcome in. So I have to keep on going, because I need to remove it in tonight. So I need to finish this background. I am using inks. Yeah, distress inks. I have the small ones. So I have tea dye for the lightest color. I have... this is a vintage photo for the mid-tone. Keep it where it is, because they all look alike. And the darkest color is walnut stain. I'm not using a lot of the walnut stain. I think I can manage with 2. So this was a triad, and there is something in the paper that I cannot get covered. So let's see if we can finish at least this background. Let's see if I can get it in there. So how is everybody doing? Have everybody a lovely Sunday and a great weekend? Oh, Vera, I have a headache. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know how horrible headaches can be, so please take your rest, Vera. So I had a busy day today, like a really busy Sunday. with coloring actually. Um, colored quite a few pages and trying to keep on track of everything because the weather here is it's a bit bleh. It's not that bad, but not good as well. So it's sometimes it just rains a little bit, and oh, this is so scary to do. And it's not too warm, so that's good. So I did made a video today and did some coloring. Took a little nap. I always do that in front of the. Oh, thank you, Vera. If before the stream, I don't know why. Dinner, just simple, relaxed. Yeah, I only have 2 applicators, so I need to switch out the sponge, and so that my hands are getting all brownish and well, I don't mind. And it's not a lot of background, but for some reason I wanted to have a background. And it takes a couple of layers, I found out, to get it the way it's like that on the other side. The cats are back. Yes, sir. Let me get the mic out of the way. Go away. They can hear me. So, and it's really scary with the masking fluid stuff because I'm afraid I cannot get it off. Always see when we get there. Cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see. A little bit in my bedroom. So on lurk mode. Well, you take your, just take it slow, Vera. You know, headaches are horrible, and I need to knock on wood for this one because it has been a while. Let me get this onto this side. So applying the ink is not that scary. It's trying to get the masking fluid off after that one. It's the scary part. So, and I hope I did apply it correctly because it is my first time. I saw that, I know that Karen from My Colorful Country Life uses it a lot. And she gets really great results. I'm always the stupid one to first color in the image and then apply my background, and then it goes horribly wrong because I go over my colored image. And maybe that's why I'm always reluctant or staying away from coloring backgrounds. And I thought, well, now I have to do it. Gel sticks is back in the because gel sticks and sponge and did not come out this smooth. You can do this with gel stick. Yeah, I love working with inks. I'm kind of addicted to working with inks. I love this I don't know, this effect it has. And I am going to, teach myself, forcing myself some new techniques. So I'm also going to try and use oil pastels, because I have oil pastels, a lot of them, by the way. And let me see, not using them, so I need to, sorry, I'm out of my mic. I need to start exploring other ways of doing backgrounds and other ways of coloring. So I don't know, it's just, I think it's a phase again that I want to do that. Sometimes you just have to expand your that's doable. I can get rid of that one. And how is it even possible you did use the masking tape and still you are smudging your picture? So you kind of need a couple of layers to get it. Hi Dawn, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. And now my fingers are all That's why I'm wearing black, folks, so I can do that and then my hands are clean again. That's why I always wear black. So, what is everybody working on? Because there's already 1 week gone in the month of June. And how is everybody doing coloring wise? Oh, and if you hear a little bit of talking in the back, I have ghost adventures in the background. I always like having ghost adventures in the background. This needs to be a little bit darker. Hi, Anna. Welcome in, sweetie. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Oh, and I did put a little bit of washi tape here on the side. Also to protect this other lovely page. And this is not only for the Disney group. This is also for the hashtag LightFeeDark, hosted by Holly Berry Colors and Joe from Piggy Pants. Because I think it's villains and heroes this month, I guess. So hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's see, chat. Let me know how masking. Yeah, well, if you wait half an hour, you will find out how it's working for me. Because I have to take this off tonight. I cannot let it sit overnight. That's otherwise you cannot get it off. So it is something you need a plan up front. Because otherwise this is not going to work. You cannot get it off anymore. So, but I actually am going to like this. It was a small. Let me see. God, I did barely anything. My brain is very technical issues, so I'm spending forever coloring a few sections of color. There's nothing wrong with the colorway number. I finished the colorway number as well. Oh, it's my villain. All good here on the creek, working with the Burmans. Oh, lovely book. Lovely book. And Claire did all the colors and rules, but it did all the work I finished, which means that I'm at least as productive as I was last month. Well, you go. I hope I'm a little bit more productive than I was last month, because it was not that good. I'm getting a little bit more productive. I actually have a question for you folks, because I did my completed pages video. I launched it this afternoon. And I got a response from Cass. Unfortunately, Cass is not in the stream tonight. She said she couldn't make it, unfortunately, due to some personal things. But I've got two comments that people miss the horror stream on Wednesday. Now, as you know, I am gaming on Wednesdays now. But I was thinking of incorporating on the Sunday stream once a month a gory horror page. But I'm just asking you folks what you think about that. So that is a question I'm just putting out here. I actually do miss it a bit, not coloring horror pages anymore. So I'm just wondering how you feel about that. If I do, counting the weeks, I am doing 4 streams on a Sunday for coloring, and just do 1 horror page. I'm not opposed. Well, coming from you, Kimberlyn, Thank you so much, because I know it is not your vibe. The whole horror thing. So I can really appreciate that you are not opposed to doing that. I still watch. You should color what you want. Thank you, Millie. And not bother with horror pages. Oh, Hannah. Oh, I kind of secretly knew your answers, but I always would like to ask the question. If people oppose, so don't flip it, because I know what color that is going to be, so I need to be careful around the edges here. Ugh, it is really yucky, sticky, icky. I'm not liking this part. It's too straight, so I'm putting in a little bit more darker. And get it a bit more. And you can put a lot of layers on here, as you can see. Try to, yeah, that's a little bit better. As you can see, otherwise I get the sharp lines here that I don't want. I'll put a little bit more dark on this side. I have enough to be opposed. Yeah, I guess I kind of threw in a unpopular opinion in my completed pages video this afternoon, but I just couldn't hold back. For people who did not see it yet, I got not in a discussion, because I just gave one answer with somebody. As you might have noticed, I sometimes use AI to make my thumbnails for YouTube videos. Why do I do that? Because I like to see what AI comes up with. Usually it's really funny and cute and something that I personally could not come up with. So I use liking AI for that. But as you might remember, in I think it's my plans video, or no, my haul video. Yeah, my haul video. I had a book that I was hesitant if it was an AI book, yes or no. So I had a little bit of rant about that one. Said, well, maybe it's AI. Can you help me, because I do not like AI. So somebody found it necessary. Well, everybody has their opinion, to contact me through my community page and said, well, how can you, when you have an art channel and you say something about AI, but you use AI for your thumbnail? Well, that's something that, first of all, I do not have an art channel. I don't make art. I just color in a coloring book. And second of all, the reason I do not like AI books is when you make a lot of money off of it, pretending it to be your own work. And that's my only thing that I have with AI. Because on the other hand, I think you need to embrace AI for certain things. And AI is always a heavy topic, always. But you can embrace AI for certain things, but not claim it as your own and make a lot of money out of it. That's my whole issue with the AI stuff. So I kind of threw my filters off and responded in my own civil way. And then I blocked the dude. So yeah, well, for coloring books, it looks really weird. But if you use it for, let's say, getting a color palette, if you want to, sometimes I get stuck for color palette, and then I just ask AI, give me a color palette. And that's really fun to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But not a coloring book. Not sell it on Amazon as your own and make a lot of money for with something that is actually stolen art. That was my only point in the AI book, but there's some people behind the keyboard. Yeah, it is totally different thing. It's just, and my thumbnails, well, it's just a thumbnail. Look at my fingers. Let's see. I need the darker one a little bit because I want a dark edge here. And I don't have to be overly careful because the opposite page is black. So I can splurge a little bit with the ink here in this corner as well. So the whole AI discussion is, and I was thinking, well, I'm not going to say anything about it. Well, I have that in my head. It's in the way. I need to get it off my chest, and then I just do that. And I don't know if it's a wise decision to do that in a video, but I don't care. And because I don't trust those companies that don't use the artwork for generating. Yeah, it's someone else's work. Yeah. AI for a thumbnail, you wouldn't pay a graphic artist to make it. That's it. Or otherwise, Canva is your biggest friend. Let's do Canva. But they make it look so sweet and so cute. But I always, and if you put it on Instagram, for instance, Instagram already says this is this is AI information. So Instagram already helps you a bit with explaining that what you put in the picture on Instagram is an AI picture. Oh, it's a great one. I can manage that. I'm sorry, folks. I have to twist the book. Be careful. Here we go. Because otherwise I cannot. Oh, this actually looks quite well. Oh, hi, Jess. Welcome in. I'm experimenting, just giving you up to speed. Using masking fluid for the first time, so I'm really hoping I'm getting this off my page at the end, because I am using 3 inks from Tim Holtz, Distress Inks, to get this page done. Here we go. And this is for the Disney group and for the Light v Dark hashtag for this month. So this is my villain. I looked it up. Scar. I had to look it up. Did you get in just a few days? I'm going to use for a page in Spooky. Yeah. Well, those kinds of things is for me acceptable to use AI for. But the whole discussion over a thumbnail, come on, don't you have anything better to do? So as long as you don't make a lot of money out of AI, I don't even make a lot of money with my channel, so, and I don't care. It's all fine by me. I just embrace it, that it's there, and use it. I think if you are so reluctant to use it, because I even use it in my work. If I make an email and I'm kind of hesitant, is this the right tone, or is this okay to send it like that? I will go let it through AI, and ChatGPT helps me perfect my emails. I made the email myself. I didn't let ChatGPT make the email. I just let it check if it's business enough or if it's so. And there's an entire generation out there who grows up with AI. So, all right, enough. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Auntie Chris. Treat like autocorrect. Complete before dinner. Completely agree with you. AI as a tool is okay. Yeah, that is. Well, just thank you. Thank you. And everybody is allowed to have their own opinion. Don't get me wrong, but This was not okay again. The whole discussion over a thumbnail. And no, for me, I have a coloring channel. I don't have an art channel. Because I think if I call myself an art channel, I would do the real artists that are on here. Not that we are not artists, but it would not be fair. So I would never call myself an art channel. Yeah, analyzing, describing. I get all my ideas because I was, as you might have noticed, I revived the Camellia and Jacoba scavenger hunt. And you might wonder why it took so long, because I was just running out of prompts and out of objects to come up with. So what did I do? I asked Gemini, please, can you figure out 100 objects for a scavenger hunt for Camellia and Jacoba? Ta-da! And here comes the list. So, and it comes up with a lot of original ideas and things, and so why not? Okay, sorry. Yes, you are so, but you are all welcome in my house. So my channel in my house. No, it's all fine, but and it was not rude, but it was just a weird thing to. Yeah, I wanted to do today in bedroom. Tomorrow is a new day. Now, well, have fun coloring, Vera. Do you already know what you want to color, sweetie? And we need to do another coloring day, don't we? It has been a while. Did I miss someone coming in? Entitled to your own opinion. That doesn't mean you can attack mine. No, that's it. Everybody. It's kind of like that. That's what happens with social media. Everybody thinks they can say everything, and then they just yell, "Well, it's my opinion." Well, I didn't ask for your opinion, actually. So, everybody is so entitled for this day and age. I hate it. Let me go back to the 80s. And yes, you are, I think, still the youngest in this community almost. But honey, you would have loved the 80s. I think you never want to leave the 80s. I don't know how many Gen X people I have here in the chat, but you would have loved the 80s. Best time of my life. Looking good. So yeah, go back to the 80s. The only thing we're gonna miss in the 80s is that there was not there was not a lot of internet yet. So we had to do without coloring channels. That should be, yeah. Well, I think, in my opinion, it's my opinion. Don't get it. I'm not want to be rude, but you are that. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to offend you. It's just my opinion. Running around outside drinking out of the garden hose. Well, that's it. And not with a ruled by social media or phones or just the street lights. My mom just said, well, make sure if the street lights go on, you'll be home. Yes, Mom. Fine by me. Bye. So that was a fun time. I used to ride on how do you call it? Do you call it a moped? And when you turn 16, you're allowed in the Netherlands to drive a moped without a driver's license, actually, then. Now, kids have to get a driver's license for that as well. But we didn't need a driver's license. So we went everywhere. But I'll pick the 90s. Well, I love both. More 80s, of course, but that's just age related. 80s music, yeah. I'm counting down to the 22nd, folks. 22nd of June, Coloring Gaming Mama is going to a Duran Duran concert. Yeah. Seeing my idol after 35 years. Come on. Let's see. Call it a year. Still have to do the donuts and the today one. All finished that. I did actually finish that one today. Yes, coloring date. Yes, we're going to app each other. Well, it is. Yeah, that was on a roll, sweeties. We're adults. Millie would be doing house yard work because only very rich people. We didn't have street lights, but the bears are most active at dawn. So, oh well, if you see a bear, then you can get your ass home. We could cook and almost never went out to dinner. Opinions are like genitals. We all have them. No, you're not allowed to just whack them. Yes, Duran Duran is touring. They still are touring. Actually, I think they have launched a new album or are going to launch a new album. So, yes, they are. And they're back in Europe. So, the 22nd of June, I will be in front of the stage, drooling over Mr. John Taylor. The last time I saw John Taylor live in the flesh, I was 15. So, and I'm glad I was. I think our lives were more. Yeah, it is true. They were way more relaxed. You were so fast, I cannot follow. The 80s were a blur for me. Was in undergrad and grad school for most of the 80s. I was a teenager. I'm from 73. Yes, I'm gonna say it out loud. 73. So I had my best time in the 80s. Yeah, I am going to be 15 again. I want a t-shirt. I'm gonna go to the hairdressers before that. Gonna look my best as I can on my 52 years old. And yeah, I'm going to have so much fun. And strange thing, I am going with me, myself, and I, because I didn't have anyone to come with me. And I actually do not care. Because I think I'm going to have a great time just by myself. I can do whatever I want, come and go whatever I want. I'm gonna fight my way up to the front of the near the stage because I want to. I am going to have fun. Oh, it's okay, Dawn. You know that's not a problem. Just lurk, do your thing. I really appreciate you being here always, Dawn. You know that. Fun. I'm actually also going to be saw last when I was fall in love with them. Good Charlotte. Well, I don't think they are really well known in the Netherlands, so I'm going to Google them because I'm always open to new music. So I am going to Google them. Well, folks, what do we think about this background? It's a little bit speckly up here, so I think I need a extra layer to get that out. But I think, yeah, I think I am going to have fun all by myself, Vera. And it's in Tilburg, and Vera knows where Tilburg is, so it's not that far away. This needs a little bit darker, doesn't it? So I'm going to be there early. It's on a Monday. That's the only downside. But I think the day after, I'm going to take the day off. Because it's not going to be early that I will be home. And it's not on a stream night, so that's good. The only thing I am going to miss is Steve and Polly. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was the idea, Millie. That's the idea because I'm gonna this and this and this is going to be green. Bright, poisonous green. All right, let me get these thingies off. And now let's hope I'm gonna get the... Oh, if this is not going to work, folks, I am going to cry if I cannot get the masking tape off. The masking fluid. I will be crying. Thank you, Millie. I will make pictures. of course, I will make pictures. So I will show pictures on my community tab um, of my big Duran Duran concert experience. First, I'm going to very gently pull the washi tape, because if I notice that if you leave that on too long, you might rip the other page as well. So that's always, and I do it really careful, very slowly, to not damage the page on the other side, because it happens to me once or twice. Oh, all right. Wish me luck. And now what Karen from My Colorful Country Life does, she does that with her finger. Oh my goodness, look at this! Pushing it off. Ooh. It's actually quite nasty. It feels gross. Look at this. Why didn't I had this in my cupboard for a long time. I can just peel this off like it's nothing. Well, whoopee. This is good stuff. It's just, oh, this is oddly satisfying, by the way. Oh, you cannot see this. Oh, look at this. A booger, booger time. It is satisfying because it... Oh, damn, it broke. I did go over it a little. Maybe next time do a little bit more, because I was kind of enthusiastic with the ink. But look at this. Oh, I'm so happy this came off. You have no idea. You have no idea. It's almost just as satisfying as peeling. So kind of the some, if you buy something with a screen and then you have to peel off the protective layer, it's almost that satisfying. And you don't have to rub your page a lot, so you, yeah, your line work is still there. So just rub it with your finger, and then if you are able to pull it up, this is where you put it on a little bit thinner. It's not that, yeah, here it goes again. And it actually didn't take a lot of time to put it on. So, oh, I'm gonna use this more often. Yay, backgrounds. I'm gonna do more backgrounds now, because this is going to help me a lot. And it really smells bad, by the way. We had that rubber glue as well. We made boogers out of that one, or throw it up to the ceiling. We used to make boogers out of those. This is going to be fun. Oh, Vera, I maybe for the Dutchies in the chat, people remember we made, we call that smurfensnot. It's kind of, yeah, how do you, if you translate that freely, it's called stroomf boogers. And we did, it was a mixture of a lot of soap with a little bit of water in a soft, I'm so sorry, in a soft plastic bag, and then you keep rubbing it, and then it became a kind of yeah, I don't know, nasty nasty stuff in the bag. And then you kept it with you, on you, playing with it until your bag broke, and then it started leaking, and everything was covered in soap, especially dishwasher soap combined with detergent. And that was the best combination. Oh, we got smurfensnot. Oh, well, really, at the end it breaks. Well, folks, it's off. Yolanda happy. All right, now what do we do? I don't need this. This is all clean. It's all fancy. Is it? Nope. All right. Now what do we do? I took out It's a messy desk night tonight. Let's see. Yeah, Dawn, it is really off. No residue whatsoever. And here's a little bit residue, but if I go over that with my finger, it just peels off. So absolutely fantastic. Love it. Love it. Well, why is my iPad freezing? I pulled out this. You have seen this before. This is my a couple of my colorful country life swatches for my Prismas, and I need to find a kind of toxic poisonous green combination. Really like this one, but it's not with the dark, only with the light. So it's going to be kind of the chartreuse as the lightest color, and I only need 3 colors because I cannot cramp 4 or 5 colors in those little boxes. So I'm gonna take out my leaf, the olive, chartreuse, spring, apple. That's it. Chartreuse, spring, and apple. Those are the small, let me guess, the smallest pencils I have in my let me find them. No, of course it's the last one you open. Oh, they're so cute. This is my spring green. Look at this. How cute is she? This is the chartreuse, and the apple one, vert pomme. This is the apple one, maybe a one darker. Yeah, take the olive, just to be on the safe side. Let's take the olive one. Yeah, this is the olive green. Here we go. I still don't know what a gum eraser is actually meant to erase. Wasn't any good with it. I used, you mean the kneadable erasers? I have one, and I use that for if I use pen pastels, because you don't make this. I just dab it, and then it takes the soft pastels off. That's how I use it, but that's the only way I use it. All right, let's have a look. I had something in my head. Let me check my reference, if I can still find it. Yeah, that one. Yeah, no, I know. I already know. Oh, hi, Cynthia. Welcome in. A little snot. Oh, that one. Yeah, I have that one too. Oh, where did I buy that from? To get rid of... I even know where it is, I think. Not here. Not there. Wait a second. I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. Wait, I'm moving out of the frame. I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. All those drawers. Wait, let me find it. I know where it is. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Vera. Do you mean this one? Tool to erase, good quality. Oh. Well, if you want to erase good quality masking fluids, use this one. Do you mean this one? I just move my fingers. Wait, let me see if I can open this thing, because it's this is so stupid. Let me get it out of... Why? Why? No, also not that one. Well, then I don't know which eraser you mean. I found the eraser for it's called Mask away. Really? Just throw it away. Just throw it out. You can use your fingers. Oh, what was the question? Yeah, you want to have every art supply in the world. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous, this one. Me worrying about getting rid of masking fluid and I have an eraser. Well, you can just use your finger. Let's see. This is really dumb. See, that's good. It's kind of a hint that I need to go through my supplies again, because sometimes I just do not know what I have. It's a rectangular brick that says gum eraser. No, I don't think I own that, and I don't think if you don't know where you use it for, I'm not gonna buy it either. As you can see, it kind of went over his ear. Well, it's not that bad, and I think I need to put a sheet here. Yeah, to prevent smudging. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there's still some masking fluid here. Well, wait, maybe I have an eraser. It's so not possible. All right, let's put some color in here. I'm gonna do a little small area of the dark one. This is the olive one. And yes, I'm going to do this every single block. It's going to have these 4 colors on the outer rim for now. I'll leave the hospital on Friday, me happy. Oh, that's great news. That is good news. What I really love about these books is the thick line art. So you can go, you don't have to be that precise. Chalk, charcoal, soft pastel. Inks, well, if you, look, nothing. If you just rub it in, good at rubbing, let's rub, baby. Then it's already done. You don't have to, it's minutes, easy minutes. Not that long. But I'm always afraid I smudge things, so I always put a piece of paper in there, just to be on the safe side. Because I didn't do it on a previous, and that my whole page was yellow. So I do have to be careful with my fingers, because they're quite dirty actually, but it's still workable. And yes, these pages might be a lot of work, but it's really satisfying to get this filled up. I'll do this as well. And you don't have to use, at least I do not use a fixative for inks. I just, I never did. So. Long time ago that I used my Prisma, so kind of need to get used to them again. So did we solve the eraser mystery? Yeah, and actually I do not draw, so that's maybe the reason I have never heard of them. Yep, mainframe. Yeah, I need to watch that. So, in other news, I always feel so validated when I see someone coloring from dark to I always color from dark to light. I know, I think that's also a personal preference, but I kind of, yeah, it's just something I really like to do. I kind of like to, it's for me the easier way to divide the different colors, because now I have 4 colors, And I know I want to have a little bit more room for my lighter color. Oh, this is my little tiny apple green. And this is my spring green, by the way. Don't put too much pressure because I have a very sharp tip with this one, and don't too much pressure on it. Because what I do, if I put this on and then I use the lightest color always to blend. So just go over all the colors and then I blend it. So that's actually how I do it. You can also use a blending pencil, of course. Oh, good night, Adele. Sleep well. So now it's time. Then I take my lightest. That's the chartreuse one. And then I use that one to blend this out. So I do have the chartreuse in here as well. And then just burnish and blend it out in one go. That's my way I do it. And do I always get a nice blend? No, I don't. But I have fun doing it. So as you can see, this could go relatively fast. So first I'm going to do the outer part. Yeah, it's going to be a fun page. I'm happy. Sometimes you're just happy with the choices. You think, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? And then it is working. But it does make me realize that I am going to change my approach to different pages. I'm going to first figure out backgrounds because yay, how? And do a background and then start coloring the line art, the picture itself. So see, we still learn. I'm gonna see if I can smooth this sharp edge a little bit out. Yeah, we still can. So here we go. Otherwise it looks a little bit straight. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be fun. I think, but all the pages I have planned, this is the one that, no, not this one is the biggest battle. I think my dinosaur page is going to be the biggest battle because that is realism, and I don't have actually not a good reference guide for the dinosaurs, so I went searching for a reference book for dinosaurs. I found one, a good one. So that's on its way. Because I need to color a triceratops. Try saying that 10 times in a row. Yeah, that was not easy. Yes, dinosaur. Yes, a dino page. It's the one in the Smithsonian book. I think it's a buddy with Adele. I know she left the building already, but it's a buddy with Adele. Show me the money. Wait, I need to get it. Give me a sec. Is it? Yeah, it's next to me. I can reach out and touch somebody's hand. Let me look it up and make this world better place. Oh, dinosaurs. This is from a series. The Smithsonian. And we are doing. Page. This one. This is going to be fun and tough at the same time. There is some markings in his skin, so it's good. Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. And I am going to start with the border first. It's not that hard. Kind of a lot of elements, but the leaves are all the same flower color, so that's not a problem. The rocks, I'm not that good at rocks, and I don't know what kind of color I'm going to do the surface he's walking on. And I think this is going to be purely pencil work because I want to save the other side of the page, because there are all those tips and tricks, and I am going to make something out of this, maybe also with inks or pen pastels, doing a little bit of a background, that kind of a double page spread. So really, really good book. There are a lot of books in this series. There's dinosaurs, baby animals, predators, cats. I'm looking back. I'll see a couple. 1, 2, 3. I have 6. And all illustrated by Rachel Curtis. All published for the Smithsonian. So, and I accidentally stumbled upon those. Yes, now I am going light to dark. I'm sorry. When I was looking for a reference book for the natural history book that I have. And I saw that Smithsonian also had coloring books. I fell in love with them. All right, this one. Done that one. Yeah, we actually do not know, so I can make it pink or purple, but I'm kind of a realistic colorist. I do not feel, how do you say that? I do not easily do pink trees or something, says the person that did a monochromatic page with pink trees. But it's not something I usually do. So put this here. All right, let's continue. What I have done a previous page in Vitreaux in the other book, and that was the poo page, and I kind of like it when I keep the direction of the colors. So dark is going to be underneath again here. So I'm going to start here with a darker color. Now I'm going to don't make the same mistake twice. Keep it a little bit light for your blending. It's just trying to get a hang of the Prismacolors again and see how they act on this paper. So I kind of want to keep that direction of the colors the same in the border. When I'm doing the middle part, I am just gonna alternate. So putting here dark, then there dark, that the dark or the lights colors do not touch. And that's always a little bit of a puzzle to do that, but it makes the effect even more interesting to see if you can get that effect. Bye, Dawn. I hope you have a nice walk. Thank you so much for being here and for joining. Have a great start of the new week again. Because before you know it... Yeah, but isn't that the box set, Auntie? The 24... because the dinosaur one is in a box set with 3 3 books actually. So maybe it is the box set. That will be a possibility. Because it is pricey for just a single book. Well, let me check my own Amazon if maybe it's cheaper on my side. Because you could imagine, because Smithsonian, I think it's an American institution, just for the Dino book, yeah, that's ridiculously expensive. What did I pay for it? See if I can still find it. Smithsonian. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Smithsonian coloring books. Predators, cats, maybe animals. Yeah, this is the box. No, it's the box set is 45 euros. So divided by 3. It's about 15, 16 euros per book. About. No, we're talking about this one. This is the Rachel Curtis dinosaur book by Smithsonian. I'm gonna turn my lights on. Excuse me. Let me just flip the switch to turn my lights on, because I see it's getting really dark already. Yeah. It always says it's not. Sometimes you just miss a light switch. It's thinking about turning my lights on. Come on. That's one. Really? You're just joking, right? You gotta love technique, don't you? This is the only way I can turn my lights on. It's on the Wi-Fi, and now it cannot turn my lights on because I cannot find it. Ah, and there was Let There Be Light, folks. Let There Be Light. This is so much better. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah, I was coloring. I did this one, this one. So, yeah, dinosaur books. I think that's the biggest challenge for this month. For the rest, it's not that. Let me see, where was I coaching? Because Oh. Well, the confusion is real. I'm just gonna step out of the conversation. I'm not here. I'm just coloring. See, this one is missing. I'm so not here. Let me just get out of the conversation. Oh, no. Let's take this back. No. What am I doing? Come on, focus. Here we go. These two. Yeah. Did this one. Here we go. See, I lost track of my colors as well. I'm just gonna leave you be. You do you. Focus, yeah, what is that? Well, it's not in my brain. One foggy business in there. Okay, and this one. And I still need to find the right colors for Scar, for his fur. I think I'm going for a darker reddish brown. It's kind of a darker. dark picture. There's a lot of reference photos with the green on the background, so that's why I chose for this green. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Coloring in the book from Action. Oh, I haven't been there because every time I go to Action, or as we say in this home, Assetillon, I come home with a lot of stuff I don't need. So I have no boundaries there. So, all right, let's switch it to, yeah, I need to turn the book around. Ooh, careful. Here we go. Coloring in this direction. So, put the mic out of the way. Oh, am I the only one who has the hay fever shizzle? It's not even not that bad with pollens here because it's raining now and then, but it's horrible. Snivels. I got the snivels. Let me put this here. It's so bad. It's so weird here. We had a couple of really nice summery days, had the heat wave, and then now it's just cold. Actually, it's not really nice outside. And I need to was it Friday night? Yeah, I think it was Friday night. I was coloring as usual on my coloring spot in the conservatory, and I had the back door open because it is not cold to have the back door closed, so I had the back door open, and my neighbors from 2 houses up and had a birthday party for one of their children, and they have 2 boys in the ages of between 8 and 12, I guess. It's just a rough estimate. And they had a party in their yard, and they thought it was a great idea to get about 10 young 12-year-old boys a karaoke set. I went, "Hi Brittany, welcome in. You have never seen me close my door so fast and try to find my noise cancelling headphones. Oh my you had that was the worst idea you can have in that age. Give the kids a karaoke set. Well, no. Poor me. Sounds like fun. Well, not if you're here. They did not sing, Vera. They yelled. They hit it against the wall, I guess. It sounded like they hit it against the wall. And, well, they made a lot of noises. Singing was not one of them. And it was more screaming, and I think they used the microphone to hit each other. No, no. I found my noise cancelling headphones. Luckily, it was done at about 11, because don't ever do that again. I missed the days of rock bands. Well, I have rehearsal next Tuesday. So, I always love singing in the rock band. So, and yeah, we also make a lot of loud noises, but Liesje, waar ben je? Piske. Oh no, she's not one. I'm trying to get her over here, Kimberlyn, but she doesn't want. Sounds like a fun party. Not, no. For them, it must have been a blast. Must have been a fantastic party. But for the neighbors, yeah. Well, they're kids. I think, and I know they're kids, and I just let them, but I just then go into my own cocoon and let kids be kids. But it was a brilliant idea, especially that age. Oh my goodness. I do like kids, but certain ages come along and then no, that's a horrible age. Yeah, screaming in mics. The only way I scream in a mic is when I'm singing "Killing in the Name of." Then I have to scream in mics. um, that's the only song I have to scream. Not I have to, but it sounds better if you scream the word at the end. And most of the times I don't have to, even that the audience will do it for you, but it's really bad for your voice to scream. Oh, hi Deborah. Welcome in. Welcome to the Coloring Gaming Mama Sunday night stream. I'm coloring a page in a Disney book Vitreaux 2. Let me lift it up. Scar page. We were just yapping about I don't know, screaming in a microphone actually. For some reason, I don't know if it's the masking fluid, but the prismas are not picking up that easily. I need a lot of effort to burnish this. And this is the border that I use the masking fluid on. Good night, Cynthia. Have fun coloring. Thank you so much for being here. So, maybe that's better. Let me look on camera. Yeah, that's better. So, does not get on my chest, or she is ignoring it. No, I'm not. Oh, the rectum stretchers. Yes, they were. No, they were not a tribute band. Just cannot keep up, Vera. So I'm not ignoring you. Never will. But I need a moment to read back and color at the same time. Yeah, the rectum stretchers. Yeah, no, it was for me. It was kind of unrecognizable mishmash of music. The rectum stretchers. So yes, for people who haven't been into this stream yet, there I discovered a band that is called the Rectum Stretchers. Not kidding. I'm not really sure. It's not a genre that I tend to listen to. So it was for me. It was an unrecognizable wave of sound. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Blew it. Now we go that way. Yes, we go that way. Turn the book. Yeah, I'm not really. Just put it like this. Otherwise, So, and for Deborah, I am using Prismacolors. This is olive green. This is apple green, spring green, and chartreuse. These 4 colors I'm cramming into this little box. And the background is Tim Holtz Distress ink. And I had my first try on masking fluid and it went absolutely fantastic. So I'm happy. I'm really happy that it turned out the way it did. So now I'm going all the way around with the green, and in these This is going to be green. This is going to be green. This is not going to be green. This background, and this is also going to be green. It's a big greenish. So the greens are the first hurdle to take for now. And then if I done the green, I think most of the work is done. And saving these little creatures, the hyenas, because I need to figure out which colors I will use on them. Well, I can recommend it. After tonight, I can recommend to using it. I do have this one. I don't know if you have the same. This is the Winsor Newton one. I applied it with a rubber brush. And if you want to check it out, how to use it, I suggest you check out Karen from My Colorful Country Life, because she uses it a lot when applying backgrounds, masking fluid, especially in the Johanna Basford books. I think she recently did a page with the musical instruments in the Johanna Basford books, and it turned out fantastic. So yeah, and that's the idea, Kimberlyn. Because otherwise it's going to be a lot of browns. And if you check out, wait, let me get my reference picture. If you Google, I even had to Google villain of the Lion King because I didn't know the dude's name. Where's my reference photo? This is my reference photo. So that's where I got the green from. I think, well, I love this green. It's actually my favorite, one of my favorite green colors. And so that is where the idea came from. Oh, I'm up to speed. Yes. And this is so funny. I hate it when it becomes this small, but this is my first pencil that is so small. I have somewhere my pencil extenders to see if I can put it in, but not now. It's still fine. And the characters, can you overdo a donut page? No, that's not possible, Vera. It's a donut page. You can go all the way out with everything. I underdone it because it was just not my page. So I kept it really simple. But no, you can never overdo. Throw at it what you want. Glitter, glam, neons. Has to be over the top that you need your sunglasses to look at it. Are they with the masking fluid? Don't get me started. Well, the masking fluid eraser is somewhere in the middle of my living room right now. Because I tossed it. I just threw it away. It's somewhere in my living room. I need to pick it up in a while. At least my chihuahuas are not interested, so I can leave it there. They will not eat it. Yeah, masking fluid eraser. Who knew that I actually have a masking fluid eraser? I bought it together with the masking fluid, never used it. That's weird. I did rainbow donut and a silver background. Yeah, wow, that's cool. It's Pride Month. So that's actually quite cool. I'd love to see that one. So no, don't hold back. If you want rainbow and neons and silvers, and you do you. It's your page. And you don't. As always, the people are always scared that people don't like their page, but it's still your page. and if you like it. Of course, it's nice to hear if people like your page, but I have never read any in the 2 years I am on YouTube and I am on Instagram and I follow people, and I have never seen anybody that said, well, sorry, but that's ugly. Ever. So, no worries. No worries, no worries. That's what I like about coloring community, by the way. We have values. We have empathy. We know when our opinion is not that important. It's not that difficult to give somebody a sweet or nice compliment or to make their day. How hard can it be? All right, this way with the dark. I'm walking in the dark. I actually need to. I need to practice a song. It's a difficult song. I need to practice Nutbush City by Tina Turner. And the song is not that difficult, but it's the ending, what she does at the end, is difficult to see. Yeah, always be kind. It's not just normal values. Sometimes people just run their mouth or something. It's so not necessary. It's unfortunate that people do that. I hope the rest of the page isn't. The Prismacolors do not work as I want to on this paper. So I will continue with Prismas. It's weird because I did the other book, the Pooh Bear one page. I used Prismas as well, and it was not that difficult to get it burnished very well. So yep, that's it, Nivs. It's not that hard. It's like people do not care about other people's feelings anymore. It's we are the whole world is there are exceptions on the rule, of course, but it's just like people do not have any values anymore. Just I was taught from home. My parents said just be nice. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll like to say it more a little bit harder. If you don't have anything nice to say, please shut up. Shut up. Don't talk. We don't want to hear your opinion. So it's my hormones talking, by the way. So it's I have an excuse. Sometimes really frustrating. People don't realize that you actually are hurting somebody's feelings, and somebody's really proud of what they have done and what they have achieved, and then somebody else going and just mouthing off and forcing their opinion. Well, don't talk. Don't talk. Am I doing this correctly? Yes, I am. Sorry, I need a. When I'm rambling and coloring at the same time, my brain just zones out a bit. There we go. See, it's not going that easily. I have to put a lot of pressure on this pencil. And I don't know if it's the paper, because this is still the border that I use the masking fluid on. If it changes kind of the way the paper picks up the pencil, but I wouldn't understand how it did that. But we see it if we move to the middle part, if it does the same weird. It's only with the really dark one, with the olive one. Okay, let's do this one. My itty bitty apogee green. Let's do the itty bitty apogee green. Oh, wait, let me see if I can. No. Oh, hi, Adriana. Welcome in. Well, there's nothing wrong with lurking, but welcome in the chat. We're so happy to have you here. Oh, lurking is always fun. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. It's a fun page to do. I'm very focused on translating that sentence. I assume it says something like, if you can't say anything nice. Yes, that's what it is. Which word which means things? Well, the first word, let me see if I can translate it. The first word is if. Also is if. The second word is you. And the third word is actually nothing, because our grammar on the how we build up sentences is different. So that is what makes the Dutch language maybe a little bit more difficult, because our build-up of the sentences is different. So literally translated, it says, if you nothing nice to say have, say you but lekker, nice, nothing. That's the order it comes in. So that's, for some people it's a bit difficult. Vera to the rescue. So that's what makes Dutch language different, because the grammar and the build-up of sentences. No. If you nothing nice to say, yeah, that. But it means the same. So that's also why it's sometimes for us as Dutchies, we have to think if we think and talk in English, we have to do a couple of things in our head. It's for a lot of people like me, and I think Vera as well, it comes automatically, but when we have to write it, it's always think, oh, do we do that word before that word, or because the grammar is different. So oh, that green is not working the way I want to. Mm-hmm. Did you talk already to your boss about changing your work? Yes, I already did, and he refused, and I said, well, you can refuse all you want, but it's law, and it's very high on my priority list. But he said, yeah, well, now is not the time. Well, I know what he means by now is not the time, that it's never going to be the time. Wait, I have to sit up straight for a while because I cannot see. So this is not done yet. And actually, when that happens, I go in bitch mode. Because now I'm just making sure I do get my time off at what I want to. So I used to work 120% for this boss, and now I'm going back to just 100% or 95 if I want to. So you want it, you got it. So it's not the time. Yeah, of course, it's never the time. But that's not the reason. It's not my problem that your strategy sucks. You want us to accomplish something that is impossible to accomplish. So is that my problem? No. So no, I still have to work my 40 hours. But I'm just taking my sweet time if I need to and if I have to. I get my job finished. I get my work finished. Plenty of time. But if you appreciate me for 90%, I will work for 90%. Why would I work more? Why would I start at 7? I'm not going to do that anymore. I used to work a lot of hours to get my... so, not anymore. That's it. Done. All right. This part. That part. Yeah. Now I am going to turn the book around. And the vehicle will turn. Here we go. I need to sit straight. I forgot my little pillow. I have a little pillow in my back. I forgot it. It's on the couch, but I'll be fine. So, and now holiday season is starting in the Netherlands. So, actually, it's already becoming a little more quiet everywhere. A lot of people are on vacation already because we have a kind of a how do you call that? Yeah, we call it hoogseizoen, but high season or something. It's a weird word, but it's the period that all the schools have summer vacation. And the period before that, a lot of people who do not have children go on vacation. So that is already begun here in the Netherlands. So you see that a lot of my customers are not working right now. So that's also a plus. But yeah, it's a conversation that will keep on coming back. Because in a couple of days I have my goal settings talk. Yes, it's already June. And my company still needs to do the goal settings. And then I'm going to say it again and again and again. And if I see the big kahuna, that's my CEO, I'm going to say it again. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to HR and say, HR, this is what I want, and put in a written request to HR. And then let's see what happens. So I can be really bitchy with this kind of stuff. If I feel that I am not, if I'm being treated unfair because my colleague does the same job, only different area, and she works 36 hours. So why can't I? Now I know they want her to work 40, but she refuses. So, yeah, that's so. Still doing the 40, but I'm not gonna sweat myself. Just do what I have to do, and that's it. No, not going above and beyond. Yeah, I am going to, but you need to pick your battles. So for now, I'm gonna let it rest, and after a couple of weeks, I'm just gonna say it again, and I'm gonna ask, when will the time be right? Because if I need to wait for the sales to go up and to go above a quote, then it's never going to happen. Because I know my market. So it's never going to happen. And then they are going to have a problem. Kind of. Sort of. But tomorrow I have a client visit scheduled, so that's going to be fun. I'm just making it. Oh, there's some masking fluid here. Well, you should have used an eraser to get it off. So that's fun. So it's a little drive. And so I always like when I need a little drive and have a fun talk with a customer and just do my thing and then just go home, maybe do some admin, and that's it. No worries, no worries. No worries, no worries. You know, I'm 52 years old. I cannot be bothered. And I love my work, don't get me wrong. I really do. But there's more to life than just work. I think I'm trying to adapt the current some other generation's work ethics. Nah, working every day? No, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just adapting to modern day life. And for some reason, my company thinks that's fine. So I'm adapting. And it's against everything I stand for when it comes to work, because my work ethics are really, really high. However, if you feel not appreciated on that part, why bother? It looks quite nice on camera, doesn't it? Oh, it's going to be a cute page. I need to sharpen my pencils again. So I'm going. This is to be continued, Adriana. To be continued. You see, it's rather fast when you do it like in small sections, and just do this one color in a couple of sections and then do the other color. So, and then it just it does look like a lot of work, but it's really repetitive, and that's good. No, that was different. I was thinking of what needs to be green next, but I don't have a border to do. Okay. Really hope to if I can finish this border before the end of the stream. Then we made a lot of progress on this page already within these 2 hours. Okay. Again, the vehicle return. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm seeing something up close. There we go. And now I'm just counting down to my summer vacation, but that's not until September. Until I am 3 weeks off. So it's actually end of August, so still have August, July, June. Almost 3 months to go. Well, time flies when you're having fun, so we'll live. And I'm not going away on vacation. I actually almost never do. Just going away for a weekend. That's a weekend in July. And I will put a post on the community tab because I will not be streaming then that Sunday. Maybe I will reach out to Lucy. Don't know if Lucy is in the stream or not, if she wants that slot, because I am going away on the motorcycle for a weekend party on the campsite. So no stream. But I don't know on the top of my mind which weekend it is. So I need to check that. That's somewhere in July. And for as it look right now, all the other streams are still a go. You never know what life throws at you, but for now, all the streams are still a go. So that's good. And for people who joined in a little bit later, I did get a request from Kaz and from, I'm sorry, I didn't know her name anymore, on my on a comment on my completed pages video, that they actually are missing the horror stream. So I decided to do one horror page per month on the stream to because they like watching doing a horror page. So I'm going to bring that back because the Wednesday is has been changed into the gaming stream. And this Wednesday, yes, we are going back to Isla Bush on the Animal Crossing and see how our island is looking. I think we need to weed a lot of bush. And I think the museum is done. My house is done. So I have a incredible debt with Dictator Tom. But we're going to pick up where we left off. And to be honest with you, I haven't seen my Isla Bush since the last time we had we worked on it on the stream. So I really need to pick it up again. Let's get stung by wasps. Because I have the wasps always try to get me. And I'm still not that handy in how to catch a wasp. So I'm looking forward to that stream. That's fun. And actually the band wanted to put a rehearsal night on the Wednesday. I said, nope, not going to do that. I will not be able to do band rehearsal on Wednesday. Yes, let's go Isla Bush. I need to check how my bush is doing. That came out so wrong. I'm so sorry. That came out way too wrong. Wasps, yeah. That's not Millie. Yeah, well, I tend to have a really a big attraction to wasps in my bush. Of course, when I always do this, I drink a lot of water before after dinner. Don't know why, I just like that. And then every night I need to get up and go to the bathroom. Yeah, Millie, you. Oh. Yeah, we need a new goal for Isla Bush. So I didn't start. No, we actually all started it when we named the island Isla Bush. That was a democratic choice to do Isla Bush. It actually wanted to do Bush Island, but it was too long. Um, so somebody said, "Well, it's good. It sounds good in Spanish. Let's do Isla Bush." So, and I just went with that one. So I'm innocent. It wasn't me. It was not me. Yep. Maar lekker. Is maar lekker. Yeah, it's actually but nice. That's maar is but actually or maar. So it kind of says it's like it's like you have to announce an opposite. It's good, it's nice, but bad. It's that. It's warm but raining, and that's maar. So I think it's more actually, or yeah, but can also suffice actually. Oh yeah, I've been doing that too, Jess. Let the printer roll. I bought the all the palettes, and now I'm printing because I love me a paper palette. Um, but I think I printed two, and I do it on A4. So I'm making folders. The OCD type I am. Many of the islands in Jersey. Isla Nubla. Yeah, that's where it actually. I think that's where it came from. Hi Jenna, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we will also say lekker when we like. Yeah, when we like taste. Welcome to the Dutch language. We have a couple of words that have a double um, definition. Are you going to do that in your stream tomorrow? Come on, baby, let's print. So I do have all the Joanna Stones on my in my files, but I want them on paper. I'm a paper girl. And I actually do that. I don't know what paper quality you do, Jess, but I do them on 120 GSM. A little bit thicker and a little bit smoother paper, so there are really vibrant colors coming out of this printer. So I just got me a little portable printer to sit in the lounge to print off inspiration pages and charts. Vera, what? Vera, be more specific. What? 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 Uh, yeah. Yeah, but go have a seat. You can also translate to ga maar zitten. Instead of the lekker is something that just Chris, I don't get it. Chris, I don't get it. It kind of feels like the difference between that's better and you better not. I don't know. Yeah, but if you say ja lekker dan, then it's a negative word. Ja lekker dan. 6 to a page on Google Photos. Is there a way I can easily get more to a page? I'm not too handy dandy with Google Photos actually. I do everything in Canva, so yeah, no, I just put them on the shelf, Kimberlyn. Just if I want to go through palettes, then I can just grab them. And they're just where I easily grab them. So that's the reason I want to print them, because if they are on my files on my computer, I will just forget about them, that they are there. So that's why I want to print them, but I need a little bit of time. There's a little bit of masking fluid still here. Oh gosh, you better have an eraser for that one. I feel so stupid. With the stupid eraser. So not funny. On the printing options, option pages for per sheet. 1, 2. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh, I just do on A4 and put it in an A4 binder in a folder. If my printer will cooperate. Sometimes, always. Printers and me are not friends. So, kind of. I have the printing option on my big printer, but this is quite basic. Yeah. And they're so good, the palettes. Jess, do you actually use there are a couple of forms that she does when you purchase a palette. There is that a lab that you can build up your own. Do you do that? Do you use that to jot down the colors that you have used for that palette? Can you does that make any sense? Or am I just now rambling? I just print palettes alone, yeah. Me too. Because I thought it would be impossible for every set that you have to find the matching colors and write that down. So I really like the dark palettes that she has done. Those are stunning. Oh, excuse me? Oh my god, Kalisha. You sound like a horrible man. One just burped next to me. Well, I guess you had a good dinner, didn't you? That's not really ladylike, girlfriend. Gosh. Lekker peu. Ja, lekker peu. Harrods in Rotterdam? Is er een Harrods in Rotterdam? I guess not. Is er Harrods in Rotterdam? Lieve, oh, she burps in my ear. My goodness. She needs to go on a diet, because I have a little hook on my back door to keep the door open, and it has a little space where Harley easily can go outside, but her big ass just got stuck between the door, so she needs to go on a diet. Better than 40, yeah. Especially. Yeah, but no, I never been. No, I never been. I'm not a shopper, as sweetie. I'm an online girl. So if I can buy it online, I go online. And physical shops are really dangerous for my wallet. So I need when am I going to be in Rotterdam? Let me think, because I have an appointment, a customer visit in Rotterdam in a couple of days. So maybe I'll just. Where is it? I'm defending. Well, she needs her ears brushed, but she runs away from me if I come on with a brush. So maybe I can visit. Well, anyways, went there Friday because I went out to eat in Rotterdam, friends. Gotta have to get the polychromos. Closed. Oh, then I cannot go anymore. Did they close definitively? I was close to crying. Yeah, but there is an art shop in Breda, isn't it? Of Roosendaal, actually. That is. I think that's the art shop in, because we don't have a lot of physical art. Not very lekker, nee. Nee. Is niet lekker. Oh, is no. Oh, Marielle wakes up. Closed? What? Wait. What did I miss? What am I missing? Lekker kut ook. Well, you. Well, you know, Vera, she is going to translate. I'm gonna see what it does if I put that in Google Translates. Wait. Wait, I'm gonna see. Oh, shit. Vertaling. Engels. Oh, well, it says 3. It says pretty shitty, really sucky. What is really? And majorly fucked. It's lekker good. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube. Oh gosh, I need to share a song. I'm not allowed to play copyrighted songs on YouTube. Otherwise, YouTube is going to be very, very bad, very, very angry. But I just came across 2 songs on TikTok. Oh my god, you need to Google those. If you are not for the faint-hearted, and if you're not a prude, let me just say it, a prude. These 2 songs are hilarious. Really well. I need it. Wait, let me see if I can find them and send them to Kelly, so she knows. It's easier to find it. Did I send them both, or just did I send the one? Gosh, where is it? Ships. I said ships. That's easy. Oh yeah. First song is called White Pum Pum. That's the first one. And wait, I'm gonna put it in the chat. It is on Spotify. If you no, it's so not good. Oh, you need to listen to this. This is the first one. Oh, Jesus. Wait. No, Jesus. Well, we're at it. This is the first song. That's one for the girls. And the other song is called This. Yeah. So have fun with those. That's here your oh gosh, I listened to that, especially the second one. It could have killed me. I was gone. I was really gone. Yeah, do you fit in the door, Khalees? Do you need a hand? Oh, oh my gosh. I love it very much, but Google should try to be a little more consistent. No, starts with, ends with it. Yep. Oh gosh, those two songs are hilarious. I should put it on a headphone and not blast it into the neighborhood, by the way, but I could not recommend that. But it's such a fun song. I love that kind of music. Teeny weeny naughty big bamboo. Okay, just these two, then it's done. At least the outer border is done. Hi Tisha. Hi Poppy. Loop je te scharrelen, meisje? No, what am I doing? No, no, no. I'm lost. Like that. Just do it like that. What was it? Oh, Ilan, you should have used an eraser to get all the masking fluid off. Never mind. Last two little boxes. So that's nice shit. That's a nice. Wait. Wait, translation. Nice shit still sounds sweet. Is that a UK thing? Start with it. Well, the over idea is the same. No, very like. That's a nice. Yeah. Help you find the masking fluid. Yeah. Oh, it's somewhere in the living room right now. It's so stupid. It was so stupid because we were talking about erasers, and then you just randomly picked the eraser, and I thought it says mask away. Well, that could be a new summer song. Which one? The pom pom or the tiny willy one? I think both. It's gonna be a summer hit. It's hilarious. How can you come up with those lyrics? Well, it's about the same as you come up with a band name called the Rectum Stretchers, but yeah, I think the paper is. It's the only thing I still want to do. Affected by the masking fluid. I'm not really sure. Like this one. It's not. Oh, turn around. Turn around. Okay. Let me zoom you out. Where's my zoomer? I've got the power. Here we go. That's better. play on stream what I said. What did you send me? Am I gonna get in trouble, Jess? Oh, what did you send me? Oh.
Nice shit.
What?
Nice shit. Nice shit. Nice shit. Nice shit.
Well, I could. Well, she she sounds so done. It's nice shit. Nice shit. Well, it's whole different interpretation of, and also that in Dutch has two meanings. But you as well. It's nice shit when it's nice shit, and if you sing live without instrumentals, does it count as copyright infringement? Um, I actually had an issue when I was playing music in the background and you did not hear it, so the video did not pick it up, and I actually sang along with the song, and I did get a warning from YouTube. So I guess yes. I guess that is a yes. That was with the with the heart song Barracuda, and I had to remove it from the video. That piece of that part of the stream, I had to remove it. So YouTube is really strict when it comes to copyright. Shizzle, sizzle. All right. Ja, lekker kut dan. Ja, inderdaad. Dus dat. You got it. Well, welcome to the Dutchies. That's how we use it. Oh yeah, dat is wel lekker kut dan. Let me think. What? Now I lost it. It's gone. First it's gone girls saggy, and then it's just girls gone. It's gone. Mm, short recap. I'm in love with my background. Yes, you speak Dutch. Congratulations. Now you have to practice on your sharp G's. Scheveningen. En schatje. You say schatje. That means honey. Yeah. I need to. Going to continue this one off camera as well. And yeah, I actually, Millie, I'm not saying that this very often about my own pages, but the way this is going, I love it. I love it for now. So I'm going to be careful proceeding with this page. And see if I can get a little bit more of that green in. Maybe continue next week, or I will do a horror page because Cass is really missing that, and Sweetie is not in chat right now, and but yeah, I love to do that again. So lekker gedaan, hè? Ja, lekker gedaan, ja. So for now, let me put my water away because when I'm having a bad day, I will toss that one. Thank you all for making this stream. We're exceptionally fun to do and enjoyable to do. This is, yeah, Cass is okay. She has a little personal thing to do. But I think you can reach out on our DM. And she always sends me a message if she's not able to join the stream. And that's so sweet of her because she always sends me a message. I'm so sorry I cannot join because I have yada, yada, yada. And I always say, well, sweetheart, you don't have to excuse yourself for not being able to join my stream. But she always does that. So she is absolute sweetheart. So thank you everybody for making this a really enjoyable stream again, every time. I hope to see you on Wednesday when we're going to continue Isla Bush on the gaming stream. Always fun as well. Relaxing, just a little bit of gaming. And next week, either I will continue this page or I will start a kind of horror page in a different book. Let's see how my mood is. So again, thank you all for being here on the stream and on the chat. And have a great week because new week is beginning. Have fun coloring and take care, everybody. Bye bye.